Chico, Butte County, coming down through here, Sacramento. Give it up for DJ Nice Up, and a big shout out to Zion at the Queen of Sheba, Ethiopian cuisine. Yes, we're getting all warmed up for you. We're getting the scene. This is the open mic, the OM session, and we're gonna be going on many journeys, many lessons, expressions, the youth. We're gonna talk about the truth, and we're gonna play and pray and hope the common unity come out today to get on the mic. That's right. Yes, I am. We got the open mic. It's gonna be from 3 to 4, probably extended. Then we're gonna have some beautiful word sound power from our community, our Q, play, common unity, enrichment, production, literacy, art, and youth family. Yes, in Chico and Oroville, College of Embodied Arts, Jean Christopherson, the whole crew, Desmond Phillips Foundation and family, because you know, it's about justice for you and me and the family and mentality and spirituality, and I'm off the flow. So you know, so I want to big up to this wonderful elder here who told me that I youth has that feminine spirit, yes, the bride, yes, even though, you know, we're both male and female and we come out different ways because it's functional. And you know, we gotta be national, international. I don't know where I went with that, but you know what I'm saying? Intergalactical, right? Gotta tap into our feminine and masculine and bring it on in again, bring our angelics, right? You can spell it.
Be human.
So, be human, yes I. It's for the Human Foundation, and we're right here on Earth. Can you hear it? It's the 10th power, and our beat, we can feel it. So we wanna bring on Brother Shaka, international, yes I, storyteller. So he gonna start us on our journey, yes. So we can go on and on again and again and keep on making family and friends. Yes, I, brethren. So whenever you're ready, bro, we're gonna have the mic ready and anyone can come up and flow. Yes, I. So go to DJ Nice Up, and we're gonna give it up for the music and the dub, and I wanna thank you with much love, brother, for coming through so quickly. Yes, I. RasTafari, all 4 corners, Latin America, right? Asia, Africa, shoot, Alaska, everywhere. Universal. Open mic session, feel free to sign up and come up with your expression.
President John F. Kennedy and His Imperial Majesty HaileSelassieI, Emperor of Ethiopia, upon the latter's arrival at the Union Station, Washington, D.C. So these are the words the which His Imperial Majesty was greeted by John F. Kennedy and his lovely wife 20 days before he was assassinated. November 20th, I believe, around that time, 50 days before. 50 days.
You guys don't get on the stage unless you're
His
performing.
Majesty, I believe, arrived at the US. Anyways,
go, bro.
President Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen, I know I speak on behalf of all my fellow Americans in welcoming His Imperial Majesty back to the United States. In welcoming His Majesty, we honor not only a distinguished leader of his country and a distinguished world figure, but we also welcome a man whose place in history is already assured. His memorable and distinctive appearance before the League of Nations in the mid-30s, which so stirred the conscience of the world, was supported prior to that by action, and has been supported in his high hopes by the consistent support which His Imperial Majesty has given to those efforts since the end of the Second World War, to associate the free nations together in support of the most recent effort. I think I messed up, hold up. Together in common, and I'm gonna read that again, my bad. by the consistent support which His Imperial Majesty has given to those efforts since the end of the Second War to associate the free nations together in common enterprises, support to the effort in Korea, his support of the most recent effort in the Congo, the strong support he has given to the United States, and perhaps most celebrated of all, his leadership in building a community of free and independent states in Africa. Since His Imperial Majesty's visited the United States nearly a decade ago, we have seen one of the most extraordinary revolutions in history, and that has been the appearance on the world scene of 29 independent countries in the short space of less than 10 years, including over 150 million people. That means free, liberated. In His Majesty's capital served, I think, to bring together in a great cooperative movement the people of most of these countries, and the success of that conference was due in no small part to the leadership of our distinguished guest. That's a reference to the Organization of African Union. Therefore, for what he has done in his own country, his efforts to move his country forward and to provide a better life for its people, and his efforts throughout the world, which stretch back over 30 or 40 years. For all of this, Your Majesty, we take the greatest pride in welcoming you here. You do us honor, and I can assure you that there is no guest that we will receive in this country that will give a greater sense of livelier pride and satisfaction to the American people than your presence here today. Your Majesty, you're most welcome. 150 million liberated individuals as a result of 29 new nations in Africa. $150 million. Yeah, so you do your research.
Tell them about it.
You know, this is BLxck History, but they blocked history. YouTube it. Washington, D.C., the streets were crowded. There's parade, there's ceremony, there's marching bands, all in honor of this man, this black man in a time when being black is inferior, said to have been inferior. Now, we don't know about that. That's because they blocked history.
That's right.
But it is our job to be the ones to inform the public with the necessary intelligence to make a reasonable, decision as to how to act.
See, now you look like a girl.
So if many are wondering, Ethiopia to us represents a light in the darkness, because outside of Ethiopia we have no nationality. It's the only empire that has been independent for the past 5,000 plus years. And without it, black people all over the world do not have a claim to sovereignty as free individuals. So it means a lot to us. Ethiopia is the one place that the enemy was never able to colonize. It's a symbol of light, freedom, independence, not to mention a Judeo, then later converted Christian empire. So if you see the rainbow, that's because to Noah it was said that the rainbow would be a sign. And that banner represents that same sign. The other colors that are not visible in the spectrum are not necessary because they attain to the spiritual, which is unseen. Anyways, we can't see past a certain degree of light. That's why the blue, violet, indigo, all that, they're not represented in the flag.
Ultraviolet. Go on, brethren.